Let's go. What is popping, baby? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's roll. Let's do it. All right. I'm gonna hop right into it tonight because I said so. What is good? It's freezing in my apartment. I turned it down.
So cold on. I love this shirt on. It's a little big, but steady growing, baby.
What's popping? Let's go. What is up? What is up? What is up? All right. I'm gonna be talking about how to actually get results in your fitness journey. So let's roll. 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. I told myself I was gonna do this. I had an absolutely crazy day. Met a huge bodybuilder. Had a great day. Had a great session. Just absolutely blessed. Absolutely blessed. All right, so let's get into it. I don't want to waste any time here because I got to get another meal and go to sleep soon. So with that being said, let's get into. All right, shake it out. I don't know what that was. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, squad? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your boy, Coach Sal. Let's get it. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how to actually get results in your fitness journey. So we're going to start this off with the question, have you ever struggled to stay on track? So if you're watching this or listening to the replay, ask yourself that question. Have you ever struggled to stay on track? Chances are you probably have. I've been there. Right. So I wanted to talk about how to actually stick to a routine, find something that works for you and actually get results. So let's hop into it. I'm going to give you guys 3 tips on how to actually see results and stay in a routine. Okay. Because oftentimes, let me know if you resonate with this. Oftentimes you start something, you get really excited, especially when it comes to fitness too. Like, oh, I'm back in the gym. I'm ready to roll. Then a week or 2 goes by, you lose the excitement, and then you kind of fall off. And then you have a tendency to almost resent it because maybe you're not seeing the results that you want. And then you convince yourself that you don't need to go, and you justify that you're too busy to make it a priority. I've been there, and I've seen a lot of clients as well struggle with that. And it's frustrating to me, because we have the power to make it happen. It's just creating that belief with yourself. And oftentimes, it's a mindset. And that's what I believe. So I really want to give you guys some applicable value here. Okay. So number 1, take the pressure off yourself. So what do I mean by that? Well, oftentimes we have an image in our mind of what we think it should be like or what it should look like, right? Like we need to be at the gym at this time, at this day and doing this routine, or we are a failure. And that's, at least in my opinion, what I've seen for myself in the past and with a lot of clients as well, is that oftentimes we get this fixation on how we think it's supposed to be. And then when it doesn't look that way, we get frustrated. We resent it, right? And then we don't want to actually put the work in. And we want to blame the circumstances and make excuses as to why we're not where we want to be, instead of just showing the fuck up regardless, right? Like regardless, just making it happen. Because let's face it, there's always going to be things. There's always going to be roadblocks, adversity. Like, for example, last week I get to the gym, my headphones are dead. I spill oatmeal all over my bag. I'm super tired. I got a shitty night of sleep. But success doesn't give a fuck how you feel. Like, you have to show up regardless, no matter what, if you want real results. But at the same time, like, it is a lifestyle, right? Like, it's not going anywhere. Like, we want the results now. But understand that it's just a certain way of living. Like, the time's going to pass regardless of what you do. You're going to have to eat regardless, okay? And it takes time to build a quality physique. So it's like when you think at it from that perspective and you just ask yourself, what do I need to do today that's going to get me a little bit closer to my goals? And the more that you look at it from that perspective, I think the more longevity and success you will see, not only in your fitness goals, but overall your life as well. And the mental clarity and satisfaction that comes from it as a byproduct is one of the best possible things that you could ever experience. Now, I might be biased because I'm a fitness coach, but at the same time, we're talking about how to actually get results here and change your life. So it is important to grasp these concepts, right? And that ties into my next point here. Number 2, life is always going to happen, right? There's always going to be challenges and things. You need to accept that. And this is something that I talk about with my clients too. Expect it and accept it, right? Like, no matter what, there's always going to be shit. No matter who you are or what you do, right? Everyone starts somewhere and there's always going to be fucking roadblocks. So you just have to keep going. And you have to keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I believe the more that you could do that, the better success you will see in your body, in your mind, and all these things. I feel like I'm a broken record, but like, at the same time, like, I think it's really important to drill these things home. So take the pressure off yourself. Life happens. Just pick yourself up, keep moving. Pick yourself up and keep moving. Because, like, let's even entertain the thought of quitting for a second. Okay, you quit. You stop doing what you need to. What does that look like? Picture yourself. What are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your time? Think about that for a second. Entertain the thought of quitting and what you would actually do if you quit. I thought about that today as I was driving. I had a couple rough few weeks as far as business goes, and I was like, man, maybe this isn't for me. But then I thought about it. I was like, well, then what the fuck am I going to do with myself? How can we possibly justify quitting? You can't. Why would you? Right? Does that make sense? Are you guys getting value? Man's just saying words. I'm saying words, man. That's what it is. That's what we're here. I don't know what ice wallow means. You guys are fucking TikTok. TikTok is just ruthless. You guys are ruthless. I'm scrolling through these comments quick. Okay, TikTok's cooked. All right, so I want to keep this rolling here. Told myself I was going to go live, so we're going live, even though it's 7 p.m. on a Friday and I'm exhausted. I had an absolutely long day, but we're going to make it happen anyway. We're going to make it happen. Okay? So let's keep it rolling. Dust yourself off. Keep moving, right? Like, I'm going to scenario, I'm going to rewind for a second. Like, a few years ago, if there was something in my life that came about and knocked me down, I would almost just accept it and use it as, well, you see, this is why I can't do it. This is why I'm not cut out for it. And then you allow that circumstance to justify why you're not where you want to be. And if you want to get real results in your fitness journey, right, it comes down to consistently expecting the roadblocks. And that's the last point here, number 3, is expecting the roadblocks. Like, the only way you fail is if you quit. Like, I'm a believer in mindset. Why? Because you understand that, hey, you need to probably eat some quality foods and move your body. We get that, right? And there's a lot of different variables that go into it. That's a different conversation. But oftentimes what I see is the mindset, is the perspective on how you view those things, which actually creates the separation over time, which actually allows the person to transform both physically and mentally. Because there's nothing stopping you from going to the gym or moving your body unless you have a disability. Obviously, like, not everyone's blessed in a certain way. I understand that too. What I'm saying is, if you're able to, thankfully, by God, have the ability to consistently move your body, right? Oftentimes that is a choice and a mindset to choose to move your body and choose to prioritize your health. And oftentimes we procrastinate. We choose not to do what we need to. Why? And that's the thing that really is interesting to me. It's like, well, why? And then if we could reverse engineer that and try to change things a little bit, that's a very interesting thing to me, because I believe that everybody is capable of changing. I truly believe that everybody is able to transform. Why? Because I don't view anybody as different. What does that mean? Well, obviously we all have different genetic backgrounds, but I think at the same time, though, like, why can't you achieve your results? Why can't you accomplish your goals? Okay? I need some more clarity on that, because it doesn't make sense to me. All right? So I know I may be rambling a little bit, but at the same time, I really feel like this is a important concept to grasp if you want to get real results, because I used to struggle as well with staying on track. You go for a couple months, you get excited, you fall off, a few months goes by, and then you put the weight back on. I see this a lot of times. Okay? You lose the weight, you're out of the gym, you put it back on, and it's just this cycle, this yo-yo cycle. And I really do believe that it's your perspective on that can change. It should change. So that's the goal with this episode and this stream, is to understand that you have the power and the capability to change that. But that needs to be created through belief, which is by simply keeping the promises you make to yourself on a daily basis. So if you said you were going to do something, you have to do it. And when you follow through over and over again, you're cementing that belief and confidence in yourself, which allows you to almost recreate a new self-image. And when you do that, then you're almost like, oh, well, maybe if I could do this, then why can't I do this? Right? And then you think of things differently. You act differently. You move differently. You speak differently, the same way I am right now. And it's remarkable because that's all a decision, a choice that you have the power to control. I can't stress that enough. And maybe the next one we could get a little bit more tactical as far as maybe nutrition and exercise, but I feel like everyone does that. So I wanted to be a little different here. I wanted to talk about mindset. So quick recap in order to get real results, helping you guys shift your mindset on that and your perspective, okay, is number one, taking the pressure off yourself. This is a lifestyle. It's not going anywhere. The time's going to pass regardless. You're going to have to continue to eat and fuel your body. Like, why not just choose a little bit better options, right? Just a little bit, just a little effort goes a long way. Number two, life happens. Expect it, embrace it, okay? Just pick yourself up, keep moving. The only way you fail is if you quit, okay? And then number three, just keep pushing. Like this sounds straightforward, but like when you really take a minute to think about it, entertain the thought of quitting and where you would be if you actually did that. And I thought that was really powerful as I was driving today, and I thought about that. Like, okay, cool, you quit, then what? What does that look like? And entertain that a little bit and actually like sit in that for a couple minutes. Okay? You are capable. You are powerful. I believe in you. I'm here for you. No matter what, you can do anything you put your mind to. Just keep fucking going. Just keep pushing. Don't give in. That's it. That's all. I like to do quick 10-minute live streams, episodes. You know, I mean, that's just what it is. And I just want to keep the promises that I made to myself. I told myself I was going to do 5 live streams this week. Here it is. I did 5 outside of my group, 3 inside. So it's 8 live streams this week. We did 8. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5 a.m. Didn't really sleep great last night. Had an insane workout. It's been a long day. So I'm going to wrap it up because I have to get some more food and go to sleep soon. But I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Hope you got value. If you have any questions, always shoot me a DM. I'm exhausted. I don't even know what to say anymore. Appreciate you guys. Okay, have the best weekend ever. Have the best night. Talk soon.